Very little is known about a spate of seemingly linked gruesome murders in the capital over the past 2 years. They have been labelled the Zodiac murders by the press and the Modern Ripper by the web. But who is the murderer? Yesterday, senior police officers Emmanuel Grant and James Harris held a press conference to address the misconceptions, but any chance for the Met to stand strong was broken by the pair's confrontational attitude towards questions about their shortcomings.
Detective, can you give the public any good news about actually capturing this serial killer?
Our finest officers are out there every day looking to put a stop to this maniac committing these crimes. I've been doing this for over 25 years, and I can guarantee the people of London that we will catch the culprit sooner rather than later.
What about the codes?
What did you say?
Well, is it true that this is a copycat, someone imitating the Zodiac killer out of California?
Who told you that?
Did your job right, you'd have your own sources.
We want to make it absolutely clear this is not the work of a copycat.
But, detective...
Tensions and heated arguments between press and police have led to public dissatisfaction in the way that the case has been handled, with many calling for detectives Grant and Harris to be reassigned.
Catherine? Emmy? I thought you were someone else. Okay, I'll be there in 10.
The criminal investigations department have given no indication that they have.
They suspect a serial killer, but haven't yet.
The
Third victim in 2 years.
Say the victim fits previous murders around the city.
Reports state the victim had parts of his body mutilated in the same fashion as previous victims.
To add to your mother's statement?
No.
In the same fashion as previous victims of these gruesome
The
killings.
victim was male, mid to late 30s.
Third victim in 2 years.
Good morning, James. Nice of you to join us.
Oh, fuck off.
Me, Adrian Davinsky.
The victim was moved post-mortem. You can see here.
Any other movement?
Not from initial inspection, but this is interesting. This blood hasn't coagulated, so these cuts and these bruises, they were made when the victim was alive.
That's new.
I know. It looks like the cause of death was suffocation.
He was strangled.
And the genital mutilation.
It's the same as before. The knife matches are set in the kitchen.
Neighbours?
No, I asked earlier, they heard nothing. Right, have forensics get it home and go over everything. Get a life-size print of those hands.
Looks like we got a break. Finally. Harris, I'm not sure about this photography guy. Hello? James?
What? Oh, sorry, Emmy. It's just this new code. And the killer is fucking mocking
They're going
it.
over it upstairs. They've already cracked the last one. Here, look at this.
This was such a thrill, it was better than sex. I was looking deep into his eyes as I wrapped my hands around his throat. He choked and tried to kick me off, but it was no use. Once he died, I held my hands even tighter. 8 letters undeciphered. Fucker. I've killed again and you still have no idea who I am. 4 letters undeciphered. Yeah, but this one is different, and how the fuck did that journalist know about it?
Ah, you know the press. They've got their ways, leaks all over the place. We're like he's killing men. If the victims were women, the press would be all over us.
Fucking vultures. See, and now they're linking him to the Zodiac.
Yeah, but aside from the codes.
Morning, boys.
Pascal?
Well, don't look too excited to see me.
What you got for us, Harry?
Well, I got good news and good news. First, after you both left Davinsky's place, Cook picked up some skull traces that don't belong to the victim.
That's good.
Well, yes and no. We've done some digging on him and it turns out he's a bit of a ladies' man. Cook reckons with the amount of cum stains on the bedsheets, you're going to have to eliminate at least half a dozen women before you can be certain it's the killer's DNA. Same with the handprint. The lab's still going over it, but he'll let you know.
And what's your other news then?
I got that photographer's stuff you requested. You can't imagine the amount of arsehole I had to go through to get it, so you best be grateful.
What do you think, Emmy? Second victim matches 2. Yeah, and look, the third victim matches as well. That's 3 victims, all posed exactly like his photographs.
Looks like a fucking mirror.
Who is this guy?
Name's Noel Sykes, but now he calls himself Nico Mikhail.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
And his former models are coming forward with abuse stories.
Probably why this stuff was so fucking hard to get hold of.
Yeah, it turns out he's a bit of an arsehole.
Talking of abuse, Murray wants to see you two, and he looks fucking pissed.
As always. What does he want?
Well, I don't know, you'll have to ask him yourself. I'm not your personal messaging service, Harris.
If you can't connect Vicious to the case, it's a dead end.
We're this close, Scov. If this doesn't nail him, then he's gone, and we're stuck repeating the last 2 years.
What, stuck doing detective work and actually finding our killer?
Chief, that's hardly fair.
Hardly fair is every time I turn round, you got another fucking idea. Yet you're so certain this is the right one.
Just look at the evidence.
I'm looking at the evidence, and all I see is circumspection.
We can nail this guy. These photos, they
You can't build a case on Polaroid, detective.
These photos weren't even printed.
Not even in a private collection. The photographer's the only one who had access to them, and they match our last 2 victims exactly. This is our guy.
Fine. Explore him. Build me a case. I need a mountain, not a fucking another detective's hunch. You're going to take some help on this one, Harris.
Noel Sykes, aka Nico Mikhail, aka Vicious. Although he was never charged with rape, his orgies, scandals, art and drug use are well documented.
There wasn't a less porny photo of this guy.
Vicious is our guy. I want him for this. We've been tracking his codes for 2 years.
Here's our partial translation. We think that instead of using a trusted proxy or virtual network, this guy's been spoofing his IP address, hiding through the darknet. We've combed through 58 cell companies, but we've yet to get a read on where he's located.
It looks like a bust, Hannah.
Not exactly.
This seems like half an idea.
I like this guy for this.
Me too. Chief's given us the go-ahead, so it's time for his spotlight. Get him in by the morning.
Ain't that fucking beautiful?
I might not have gotten a degree at university, but my ma always said I was good at joining up the dots.
A great artist attracts copycats. So what, you?
Artists need attention, right?
Artists need blowjobs, which is what I was getting before.
Ego breeds the sins of man.
That's a real good magic trick you've got. Of looking fuckable with that stick up your ass.
If you don't have an audience, are you still an artist?
See, this looks like a mirror. And me, don't you think this looks like a mirror?
Fucking twins.
I don't even know who likes mirrors.
Chicks and little dicks.
You're still an artist without an audience. You have our attention.
One thing about the ego. Tends to come from bragging.
You don't even exist unless I take a photograph.
No? I seem to have read that you raped them. I have records from the drug counselling sessions with your models. Drug use, overdose, suicide.
Now it seems you've graduated to murder.
You're a sick fucker. And you know all that sick fucks like you can hope for?
A Guggenheim Fellowship.
Because it's not redemption. Redemption isn't what this guy wants for you, or this guy. They don't even want justice. All they want is your heart sliced from your chest. And look at him, look! This guy wants your dick hacked from your body and stuffed down your throat.
I don't like the look of this guy.
Yeah, same here.
Want a cigarette?
Oh, shit, I've got Catherine on the phone.
What can I do for you, Detective?
I think I found a link between our victims.
I'm listening.
So I did a social network check on all of them, and I found this.
What am I looking at?
myexbastard.com. It's a name and shame website.
What?
A public forum for abused women to expose violent men.
And this connects to the case how?
Over the last 2 years, all our victims have had pictures and names posted to the website. So I contacted the website and gave them a copy of our email watch list.
And?
And we got a hit. Thomas Archibald Smith.
Yeah, no, I fucking did. I didn't mean that, I meant that... Look, whatever you want me to say right now, can we just pretend that I've said it? Look, please, I'm asking. I haven't seen her in weeks. I even bought her skates. A fucking point on this, Catherine. I can't just step away whenever you want me to. Look, if we could just schedule a... Fine. Yeah, I'll be there. I said I'll be there.
I know you do, but how are you, or we, supposed to do anything when nothing sticks?
Just something we're missing.
He's like Teflon.
What?
Teflon.
What the fuck is Teflon?
Now, James, I know you're one lazy fucker, but let's just imagine for 1 minute you decide to cook yourself dinner instead of having another takeaway. You fry up an egg real nice, but you're too lazy to wash out the pan. You leave it there for a few days and it gets all mouldy and shit, and then you decide to clean it out. And all that blue furry mould shit comes straight off.
What the fuck are you on about?
Teflon. Nothing sticks to Teflon.
Right.
Nothing sticks to Vicious.
Well, I'm down it too.
And if he's not our guy, then what?
There's someone we've missed. What can we... I don't know, cross-reference the skin cells from the last crime scene.
Killer's too good for that.
Analyse the handprint, get a sense of how big this guy is. It'd be nice to...
You seen the little girl lately?
Catherine's let me see her tomorrow.
Good. Family's important. Helps you keep your sanity.
Everything that happens from now on is because of you.
So if he sent the code, that means we have less than 48 hours before another body turns up. Chief, you can't do this.
We've received another code. This time it's personally addressed to you two.
What, he's helping someone or someone's helping
The
him?
man he tried to kill in '99 was abusing his ex-partner, and all the killer's victims have a history of domestic violence.
What, so you think Tom's on some vigilante mission, trying to rid the world of abusive men?
Tom had something to do with this.
Maybe we need to go back to before everything put into Vicious. Do you remember Posh Boy?
Only guilty men run, fucker.